Trap was pitched as Silence of the Lambs meets Taylor Swift's Eras Tour concert. But is it worth watching? Here's everything you need to know. Trap is a 2024 American psychological thriller written, directed, and produced by M. Night Shyamalan, starring Josh Hartnett. This film sprouted from a conversation Shyamalan had with his daughter, singer-songwriter Salika, about combining the concert and the theatrical experience and devising an album for a narrative similar to how Prince wrote a titular album for the 1984 musical film Purple Rain. The premise of this film was inspired in part by Operation Flagship, a 1984 sting operation in which disguised law enforcement officers arrested 101 wanted fugitives at a convention center, having invited them under the pretense of gifting them NFL tickets and the opportunity to win an all-expenses-paid trip to Super Bowl 20. Idiots. A serial killer, Cooper Adams, takes his teenage daughter to a pop concert as a reward for her good grades. At the event, he notices the unusually high police presence around the concert venue. He then learns from a vendor that the FBI plans to catch a serial killer known as the Butcher, having learned that he will be in attendance. Now he has to find a way to evade the police at the concert. This movie's premise is easy enough to understand. The most interesting bit is how he plans to escape the police, and also some backstory to who the serial killer is. We, the audience, obviously need reasons to care about the serial killer, or at least not. Josh Hartnett didn't watch any media in preparation for the role of Cooper. To make the character his own, he researched psychopathy, including books on serial killers, and I think it really paid off. And now for the pros and cons, starting with cons. Con number 1. The movie ends on a sequel-baiting climax, and that would have been cool if it were actually logical. Con number 2. The dialogue in this film is far too comical for me to even take it seriously sometimes, but then again, maybe it's supposed to be a tongue-in-cheek type of thing, especially this.
You know, the butcher, freaking nut job that goes around just chopping people up?
Who says things like that? Con number 3. Due to this clunky dialogue, this movie was able to happen. What if this employee had just shut his mouth and followed protocol? That's a plot hole right there. The movie hedges its entire bet on the fact that this idiot will give away all the secrets from a tiny little question asked from a stranger. What a gamble. Con number 4. Though I'm glad M. Night Shyamalan's daughter Salika is playing the pop star in this movie, I don't think her performance is strong enough to be convincing as an actor. Well, at least not yet. Con number 5. Too many unrealistic coincidences. And now for the pros. Pro number 1. Even though I listed a few cons, I think this movie is really entertaining, especially if you come in there with a childlike sense of wonder and intrigue. Do not come into this movie with an extreme level of logic. You will have a bad time. Pro number 2. The Shyamalans are having a really productive year, with his second daughter Ishana's directorial debut, The Watchers, which you can go watch the review for that, and now his first daughter Salika helping to come up with this film and also dropping an actual album in real life. Some would say nepo babies, but seriously, why have babies if you wouldn't give them the opportunities you wish you had? Pro number 3. Josh Hartnett really carried this movie. Without him, this movie would almost be nonsense. Pro number 4. There is a specific method of storytelling that only M. Night Shyamalan can pull off, where this movie directed by someone else, it would have fallen apart, or maybe actually been even better. But I came here for Shyamalan's twist, and in some ways, I feel like I was kind of satisfied. Pro number 5. There are no jump scares in this movie, and I am so pleased with that. This movie is not particularly anxiety-inducing, but it is intriguing and holds your attention if you are willing to submit to it. I'm gonna go ahead and rate this movie an okay 6 out of 10. I see what this movie was trying to achieve, and I appreciate it for going there almost successfully. I do recommend this movie to practically everybody. It's not gory, it doesn't have any jump scares, it is intriguing, and I'm glad to see Josh Hartnett is out there leading movies again. And I think this is a forgettable, fun movie that you should put on when someone says, let's watch something thrilling. Watch this video for an even more fun, thrilling Shyamalan movie worth watching.